Hello? Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I must have accidentally pushed a button with my arm when I went to turn the volume down on my laptop. So, I just heard a noise outside. Not a normal noise. Kind of like a backfiring of a vehicle or a shotgun. I don't know. Yeah, now I can't remember what I was. Oh yeah, love seat. I would really love to get like a it's like a giant pet bed, a giant dog bed. And it comes with a blanket, and they look just so comfy. Yeah. And some even have like a pocket on the side. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, so yeah, this is actually the first time that I have not ordered something off of Temu in a while. Because normally every time I get paid, I'll go and I'll order something from Temu, and then, yeah, weird. But I'm trying to limit myself. I gotta cut back on my shopping, online shopping, because I gotta focus on mailing stuff out. Because I got packages, I got stuff that I gotta mail away, and I got some friends are sending me packages. So when those packages come in, when they arrive, I will of course do unboxings and share the lovelies that my friends send me. Still waiting for Jill to send me my stickers. I know she'll do it when she gets the chance, when she has the time, because yeah, poor train wreck sister of mine is still a little under the weather. It really sucks. It sucks being sick. Yeah. So yeah, with this canvas, oh my goodness. This section is probably going to take me like easily a couple of hours, because of how much confetti there is, and because of the size of the section. Like, I could do smaller sections and then just have to switch trays more often, but I don't know, it feels like I'm more productive. It feels like I'm accomplishing something more with larger sections like this. Yeah. Plus, the more of the section that I get done, the faster it seems. The faster it seems to go. Like, I get like 2/3 of the way through this section, and then it'll feel like the rest of it doesn't take as long to do. Yeah. I think it's because the first several colors that I do, the first several symbols that I do, as I'm going along, I'll suddenly come across, oh, I missed that one. Well, I missed a couple from that one when I was doing that symbol earlier. So then I'll just quickly reach over, grab a drill from the tray of that particular symbol and fill it in. Yeah. Yeah, I think I am gonna actually invest in something that's the tray, like this particular tray system. But like I did have some at one time, like the little tray tower system. I had two of the little things from Temu. I left them behind because I wasn't using them, and I didn't think I'd ever use them. Like, I got them, I tried them, I don't know, I just didn't really like using them. I had issues, yeah. So I'm thinking that I have a better setup now. Like, if I did get one of those tower thingies, tray tower things, I would use it for like a canvas that's like super confetti heavy. Yeah. Because it is at least a little bit faster than the way I normally would do canvases. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. But yeah, I find I'm really enjoying doing my cross stitch kits. Yeah, one of these days I will tackle that bird one, which is a counted cross stitch and not a printed cross stitch. But yeah, I mentioned in Jill's live that I'm really hesitant about working on it because I've never done a counted cross stitch before, and yeah, it just requires a little bit more work than the regular printed cross stitch. Yeah, so that's all. Once I get into it, but yeah, I'm not gonna get very many counted cross stitch kits because I don't want to have to do that much thinking and that much mathing. I'm not that good at math. And now and I bet a bunch of you are going, oh, it's not really that much in the way of math. You just have to count. There's no like multiplication, division, fractions, calculus. Yeah, no, none of that stuff. Thank God. So yeah, I suck at math. Anywho, yeah, I'm still reluctant on trying my tripod again. I gotta see about getting some some glue so I can glue that foam piece on so that it doesn't come off again. No risk of it sliding off. Because that sucked. Because I'm worried that of that happening again and my phone breaking. Because yeah, that would really suck. So in the meantime, yeah, at least I have my speaker that I can use. So I did end up pulling my washing machine out of the bathroom. I'm gonna start using it in the kitchen because then it's closer. And then if there's an issue, I basically just stand up and turn and I'm right there. Or I turn, stand up, take one step, there it is. Yeah. And there's another question mark. Yeah, looks like that's all. So, my dad, yesterday, I was telling him about how I share stories with you guys about that he has told me in the past, stories about his past when he was, yeah, and then he starts telling me about, tells me this story about, he, at one point in time, he was still living in my hometown, and he'd been in a lot of pain for like 3 weeks. He could barely use his right arm. It was like really super sore and all of this stuff. And he had made an appointment to see his doctor. But he just, finally, he like 2 days before his appointment, he's like, screw this. I'm in so much pain. I want to get it, figure out what's going on. So he goes to the clinic and he sees the doctor on call. And, who just happens to be the doctor that that was my personal family doctor, who had delivered both of my daughters. And he takes one look at my dad. He looks at my dad and he's like, "Yeah, you got shingles." He's like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. So he gets, the doctor prescribes him something and whatnot, and he goes on his way. And 2 days later, he goes to see his doctor. Very lovely female doctor. And she's like, "So what brings you in?" And he starts telling her this story about how when he was younger, his dad had this little cab, was doing the roof on this little building, like a barn. I think it was like a barn or something, or storage. And he was having issues with the roof leaking, and he tried tin and he tried metal and all of this stuff, and he's like, "And now I got shingles." And she's like, "Okay, nice little story, but what does that have to do with why you're here?" And he's like, "I just told you, I got shingles." She's, oh God. She's like, I love it when you come to see me because I never know what to expect. And he's like, and then he tells her about how, like, he went and he saw the doctor on call the other day and was told that he's got shingles, but he didn't want to miss his appointment with her. And she's like, "You could have." "I wouldn't mind." He's like, "Oh, come on, you'd miss me." Yeah. Yeah, he brought that story up because she actually phoned him not too long ago. She's like, "Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Just thought I'd check. I think you should make an appointment and come in for a checkup just to make sure everything's going good." Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny. You never know. Yeah, you definitely never know what to expect when it comes to my dad, what he's going to say next. Never know what's going to come out of his mouth. Yeah, him and his coffee buddies, they were all sitting around yesterday, and one guy mentioned, one guy's like, yeah, I just recently had a colonoscopy done. And my dad pipes up and he's talking about when he had to get the scope down both ends. And at one point, a number of years ago now, and he said to the nurse, make sure you don't get the tubes mixed up. And she's like, oh, don't worry. They're different sizes. The really skinny one is the one that goes down your throat. The really big one goes down the other end. He's like, oh no. Oh my goodness. Now all of a sudden I've got a headache. My head hurts. Oh, I've been having to crack my neck a lot today. I really slept in this morning. I think it's because I went and I put the space heater that was originally out here until my boyfriend brought a slightly larger one over. That one, I took it into the bedroom and I plugged it in and turned it on, and so it was a nice warm temperature in the bedroom last night, because I had that one it gets to a certain temperature and then it shuts off, and then it starts to cool down when it gets below a certain temperature. It kicks back in, turns back on, brings it back up to that temperature. So I'm not even using the smaller space heater now, because it's nice in there. And but yeah, I struggled getting to sleep. Excuse me. But I got to make sure that I am awake early enough tomorrow morning for my live stream. And yeah, because it's the only time that I really chat with Katya lately, because she's so busy with her videos and her projects, and I'm just the only live streams lately that I'm able to catch are Jill's. All the other ones I'm watching on replay, unfortunately. I'm like almost a week behind in videos from other YouTube channels. Yeah. And every time I watch one of her live streams, or I do a video, or I go out somewhere, I fall behind just a little bit more. Even with watching them at like 1.25 or 1.5 times the speed, I'm struggling to catch up. But that's okay. If it's an important enough video, then I watch it sooner. Yeah, so yeah, I've taken to listening to music in the background quietly while doing my videos. And I know a couple of you have mentioned that you can hear the music, but it's quiet enough that YouTube isn't giving me heck for playing it yet. Because, well, it is music on YouTube, or it's music on Spotify. Yeah. Oh goodness, I can't wait until I'm done this one. Oh, yeah. I shared a picture on, I think it was on my Facebook, in my Facebook group chat. I took a picture of a stack of containers that I used to store the bottles of drills for each kit, for each canvas that I'm working on. Yeah, so I've got a stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the 2 little cases, stacked beside the trays of drills for this canvas. Yeah. So I want to finish all of these canvases before I kit up anything else. Although that's not all of the kit canvases. One of the cases, like the bottom case, has both of the coasters in it. The case above that has the containers of drills for my grotesque cookie monster. And then there's, let me think, there's the purple rose, there's the psychedelic rose, and the country charm. Yeah. Which is a partial. And then on top of that are the containers for biker chick and my bat. Yeah. It's amazing that I actually remember that information. Let's see, any more E's? E. No more E's. That's it for E, the letter E. And so I've been noticing some really nice projects that people have been working on, not just diamond paintings, but other crafts. Like Lola's been sharing pictures of a sweater she's knitting. I've been sharing pictures of my cross-stitch kitty cats that I'm working on, as well as my pink tree. Whew, just had a shiver there. Whew. Yeah. I like seeing what other people are working on, whether it's cross-stitch, knitting, crocheting. Yeah, I even popped into Clint's live stream on Crafting with Love earlier, and he's oops, that was a percentage I put that on. That was a boo-boo. Yeah, he's been the last few times that I've watched his videos, he does junk journaling, I think it's called. Yeah. So I've got a whole bunch of little pieces of cardstock for him that he can use, that I cut off of the cardstock for my little baggies for my drills, leftover drills. Yeah. I want to get some more of those containers because I actually like that size of container for storing them, and I actually like that system. because they don't take up as much, they don't take up that much space. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to start doing, is storing my, if I can find more of those containers, because I've only got so many of those containers, right? So I need more. Letter D. 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 But yeah, because I've got one shoebox that has one of my shoeboxes. It's got one row of drills from Jacqueroux, another row of drills from Diamond Art Club, another one from Crystal Art, and then a row of special drills. And yeah, I know I could I can have them in like 4 different containers, these smaller containers, and yeah, they would actually take up more space than the shoebox. But I can stack them on top of each other easier, and they're plastic, so there's less risk of damage. Okay. Yeah, there's less risk of damage because I've already run into an issue with the shoeboxes being on the window ledge. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm thinking about things like that as well. Because I can stack the containers on the window ledge, and they don't take up as much space because I can stack them up. And yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start looking for more of those containers. And fingers crossed I can find them. If any of you know where I can find them, that would be awesome. I haven't actually looked into looking for them yet. I will at some point. In the meantime, I'm just focusing on all of this stuff, and maybe when I'm done this canvas, I'll look into it. At some point I will look into it, though. I will. And then start transferring over to the smaller baggies. I'll still keep the larger baggies, and I think I'll use the larger baggies for shipping drills. To Clint, because when I get enough, yeah, when I end up with like too much, then I'll use the larger baggies and ship a bunch of drills to Clint, and because he said he will definitely use them. Yeah. So all of these ones that I'm sending to him now, that I will be sending to him, it's gonna take me several months to ship them all to him, to get all of this stuff to him that I'm gonna be sending him, because of how much stuff there is and how often I'm actually gonna be able to afford to send him a package, because I've got packages to send to my friend in Colorado as well, and at least I got about the next payday I'm sending a package to Mushy, and then at some point I will be sending her another package. Yeah. So and also at some point I'm going to send another package to my daughter. Yeah, at some point, because I gotta send her that wolf. She's excited. She's looking forward to getting it. Yeah. And yeah. In the meantime, I'm just gonna continue working on these, and every so often I really need to start going through my shopping list with Temu, and yeah, because every so often I'll go to actually take something from my shopping list and add it to my shopping cart to buy next time I place an order, and the item's gone, sold out. Yeah, when that happens it's disappointing, but what can you do, right? What can you do? Like, there's a drying rack that I want to get. It's a round one with, like, I think it's like 3 tiers, but it's a round one, and it'll sit in the corner quite nicely. Unfortunately, it's sold out. So, because I thought about getting like a retractable clothesline, but that would just be in the way. It would just be in the way, and it would be frustrating for me. And so I want something small and compact that doesn't take up much space, because that'll fit in the corner and not be in the way. And well, I'm still on the lookout. It also helps to actually have the money to be able to order it when I find it, but well, we'll see how things go. The round one might come back in the spring, so in a couple of months, hopefully. Yeah, but we'll see. In the meantime, I just continue doing what I've been doing. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. All right, H. Yeah, you can see it's taking me along. It's coming along slowly. Slowly but surely. I know, your name's not Shirley. So yeah, as soon as I'm done this video, while it's uploading, I gotta make something to eat. I think I should make myself another cup of coffee, maybe. Yeah. Get a little housework done, figure out what to do for dinner. Because, yeah, it's 4:30 in the afternoon. And, gotta figure something out to eat. I haven't eaten yet today, because I haven't been up. Well, okay, that's a lie. I have eaten. I had a big turk and some gummy worms. I know, not a healthy meal. H. Any more H's? Nope. 8. Yeah, you see I'm working from the bottom up. Yeah. Rather than going in like numerical, alphabetical order, DMC order, whatever. I'm just, yeah, I work from the bottom up. because that's just how I want to do this one. Sometimes I do it in alphabetical, like numerical and alphabetical order, and which can also be DMC order or not, or I'll work from like the bottom up, or I'll work from the top down. It just depends on my mood. Yeah. And my mood is telling me do it this way, so I'm doing it this way. The number 2. But yeah, I've been slacking with doing the daily pink and black event videos because of my sleep schedule being all out of whack. Like yesterday, I got up. I didn't have enough time to do a video before my dad came and picked me up. So instead, I watched a video from my Watch Later playlist, had a coffee, and did some cross stitch. So that helped wake me up. Yeah. And then my dad's like, and then my dad calls me and he's like, yeah, I'm just past the train tracks. Okay, I'll meet you over at the parking lot of the hotel. So yeah, there's a hotel next door. On the other side of these cabins, there's a hotel. So and it's quicker, and it's quicker for me to. Well, it's easier for me to just go over and meet my dad in the parking lot of the hotel, rather than my dad having to come out onto the highway and then pull out onto the highway and then pull into the parking area here in front of my place, and then try to pull out afterwards. So it's the pulling in from the highway that is a struggle at times because of the traffic. Because you have to cross the traffic. So it's just easier for me to just walk over to the hotel parking lot, hop in the truck, and then he's able to pull out of the parking lot a lot easier. Yeah. So, yeah. And they just recently moved the dumpster for this place. They moved the dumpster, so it's actually a lot closer to my place now. So I went and I took my garbage out as well and tossed it into the dumpster. And I had some shopping bags that I took with me to put in the truck, and yep, my place is looking a lot better. Oh yeah, and one of the things that I got from the dollar store that I did not share in my video yesterday, and keep forgetting to mention, so I'm saying it now, I got a floor mat. Yay, I got a floor mat. I got a little rug to go just inside my door, right in the doorway. It's bigger than the one that I have had there, but I need to cover more area there with a rug carpet because of footwear coming in from the muddy outside. Yeah, the floor is all gross from mud. Every time I go out and come in, or somebody comes in from outside, they're tracking mud in. Yeah, so I got that. washed the floor, put it down, and yeah. So now I've got 2 rugs there, because what I originally had there was a long runner that my bonus mom had given me. She was just gonna toss. And she gave it to me, but like it's been through the wash so many times that the rubber, like the underside, is just pretty much non-existent. And it did the trick for a while I had it, but I got rid of it because when Peaches was having issues with going pee so much because of his diabetes, he wasn't always getting it in the litter box. And so yeah, I went to clean up the floor around the litter box, and I moved the rugs, and oh yeah, the one in particular was stuck to the floor. Yeah, it was. So I gave the floor a good scrub, and the rug went in the garbage. I wasn't even going to bother trying to clean it because it was just not worth it. Nope, not worth it. Because like I could just buy another little rug for like $4, I think it was. $3.50, $4, something like that. And plus sign. Oh, look it, I'm almost done this section. Yay! See, 1 plus symbol. J, J, J. And that's it for J. And then K. 1. See? 1 for K. Percentage. Yeah, there's a few percentages. So yeah, I'm gonna try and combine both of the, like, yeah, combine both videos. I'm gonna figure that out. I don't know how many minutes the first video was before my arm accidentally stopped the video. That was a boo-boo, my bad. But I'm gonna see about combining the two together. It's something I gotta learn to do, because I do want to be able to start like editing stuff, so I can like add stuff, like an intro and an outro and pictures, and yeah, I'll learn how to do all of that fancy schmancy stuff like other people. Yeah. Like Jill and her Wonder Cow. Wonder Cow, Super Cow, Peepin' Cow. Yeah, she's got a cow that peeps. Is peeking at you when she steps away. Let's see, the letter B. There's one letter B. One letter Q. Let's quickly do these equals. 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 And then the letter T. And then I'm done this section. And this is actually the second section done for the day. Hoorah! And, oh. There. Look at that. All done. Run my hand over, make sure there's no stray drills. Nope. Didn't miss any stray drills. That means I can do a rollover. Yeah, I finally spotted rolling pins at the dollar store yesterday, and I'm looking at them going, oh, I don't need one of those. I got a roller. Because at one point I was thinking about getting a